Many OEMs release more than just one version of their base device, and OnePlus, for example, have the OnePlus 8 and then the OnePlus 8 Pro. Samsung have the Galaxy S20 Plus, Galaxy S20 Ultra. And today we're going to be testing a couple of those variations, the OnePlus 8 Pro against the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Which one do you think is going to win? Well, let's find out. So we have the OnePlus 8 Pro with the Snapdragon 865 on the left-hand side. It's running in 1440p. We have the Galaxy S20 Ultra, also with the Snapdragon 865. It's also running in 1440p, and they're both running at 60 Hz refresh rate. So this should be, on paper, a fairly evenly matched race. And actually, so far, it looks that much that way as we are now into the JSON test. Oh, a fraction of a second there lead by the S20 Ultra as we go into the compression test, which of course is zipping up the files, unzipping them, therefore testing the CPU and some of the memory and some of the I/O. As we went into the 16 thread test, I thought that was neck and neck. I really couldn't tell the difference at that point, though. Looking now, the S20 seems to be going to reach the end there first. Yes, it did, but not by much as we go into the blur test. And this, of course, is the beginning of the mixed CPU-GPU part of the test, where, of course, we're testing the GPU and the CPU. And here we are now going into the infinite scrolling list. And then, of course, after this will be the smoke particle test, which, of course, is a 2D GPU test, which is very different to a 3D GPU test. Here we are in the smoke particles. What's the frame rate going to be? 28 and 28. Well, there you go. That's pretty much even as we went into Unity test, both of them bringing up the Unity logo there at the same time. As we come down now up to the castle, turn left. Yes, it's pretty much neck and neck as we're doing this now down to the water, and we turn right and we go to the end of the valley. Which one's going to get there first? Well, I think all there the OnePlus 8 has taken the lead. Definitely the Unreal logo came up there first. So until now the S20 was in the lead, but really now the OnePlus 8 Pro is in the lead. Which is going to get to it? There we go, 1 minute 30.2 and 1 minute 31.5. Okay, let's break down those scores and see exactly what happened. So when it comes to the overall performance, there's not much of a difference between these two devices. OnePlus 8 Pro won with 1 minute 30.2, the S20 Ultra 1 minute 31.5. What happened in the CPU? Actually, the S20 was faster, 38.4 versus 39.1, and we saw that the S20 was in the lead there at the initial part of the race. Then we get to the mixed CPU GPU, 22.6 versus 23.3. So any lead the S20 had at this point was wiped out by that mixed CPU GPU test. Then when we get to the GPU test, 28.4 versus 29.6, and when you add up all that together, you get a difference of 1.3 seconds, making the OnePlus 8 Pro a winner, 1 minute 30.2. My name is Gary Sims, this is SpeedTest G. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you like these kind of videos, well, why not stick around by subscribing to the channel? Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.